Thank you for tuning in to the Shikama Live Show. So, the other shoe has dropped on the Obamas. Now it is Mrs. Obama who has taken the fall. And what's that fall? Schools are dropping out of the school lunch program. Now, she makes a speech talking about she walks around the schools, she sees the kids' trays with fruits and vegetables, and she's smiling at them, but she says, but they are not eating it. Two things. Yes, kids are not going to eat vegetables because vegetables taste nasty, but actually, and that's not true. Here's the problem. In our American system, and this is probably what they were counting on anyway, the produce industry gives you crap. They transport vegetables from the world over just so that you can say that you have vegetables. So they will get you a tomato into your supermarket, into the school, just so that they can say, well, it is a tomato, but it's not in season, it's not ripe, it has none of the nutritional value that they're pretending that it has to begin with. So it doesn't matter what kind of school lunch program you have. If you're serving them cardboard, they're not going to eat it. Any of you watching who has actually grown your own fruits and vegetables knows the very first time that I grew my own tomato, I was blown away. I said, why am I buying those tomatoes in the supermarket? They're gross. They're literally like water bags with very bad taste added to it. They're not ripened on the vine. They're not picked at the peak of ripeness. You know, they're not waiting for the harvest. They pick everything off of the vine green, transport, and in transport, it develops some semblance of color. And a lot of times, these are GMO foods that are picked off of the vine, and it doesn't even matter because they're going to turn red regardless, because that's what they've been genetically engineered to do, to turn red. So when you get it in the supermarket, it's big, shiny red thing. Do you really think that when you're getting a winter tomato that it's in season? I mean, come on, be honest. Come on. So what are the children really rebelling against? They're rebelling against being forced to eat cardboard. Broccoli, that's not broccoli, that's GMO, that tastes like cardboard, tastes nasty. There is a school, and I believe they were shut down, that as a requirement, as one of their classes, they went to like a football field sized garden, and they were required to participate and help growing their own food, and then later eating that food, so that there was a connection between the earth, ground, food, what's on their plate. There's nothing worse than the story about the woman who goes, oh, what do you mean you kill cows? I just go to my supermarket and get meat. And she was serious as a heart attack. She had no idea, no clue that a cow was the meat that she was eating. She just thought a cow was a cow, something that was in children's nursery rhymes, in the books, and the mooing, and I'm acting like Bill Cosby now. But schools are dropping their school lunch program, and of course, yes, that means that they're not going to get federal funding anymore. And they're saying, okay, that's fine. Now, what are they going to serve them? They're going to serve them whatever they were serving them, be that pizza or whatever. And the other shoe dropped, and the nail in the coffin for this entire theory. So here's the theory. Michelle Obama came out against childhood obesity. So she was trying to require that all the kids get tested for a BMI. To combat childhood obesity, first you have to know who's obese. So parents were receiving these notices that, hey, your child is obese. First of all, the word obese is a medical term, and somebody who has a 40-inch waist is not obese. These are idiot people these idiot cosmetic people who are, oh, if you have a 40-inch waist, you're bound to have a heart attack. No, if you have a 40-inch waist, that means you're a bigger person than normal. You know that the NWO has said that they want to kill off larger people. Why? Because larger people require more food and more resources to keep alive. So, and so they feel that they should be in control of all of the resources on the planet, and not just in control, but they own all the resources on the planet. So they're going to kill off all of the larger people on the planet, right? So I'd be killed off. And I don't have a 40-inch waist, but I'd be killed off. I'm 6'2", 240 pounds. So parents were receiving these notices saying that their children were obese. You can imagine. And then there was this push to then lump these obese children in with child abuse. I already did several stories on women or parents who were visited by the Child Protective Services under child abuse, child taken away, charges brought against the parents for child abuse. Come to find out, first of all, the child wasn't obese, and second of all, a lot of them had like thyroid problems or whatever. And even when the child and the mother, in one case, told them that she had a medical condition, they still went ahead and tried to prosecute her. And when it came in front of the judge, that's when it comes to light. Oh, she has a medical problem. There's something wrong with the child. No, really? And they didn't believe her that she actually fed her daughter broccoli and cauliflower and all that sort of stuff. But a new study came out, and here's the nail, that said there is no link between school lunches and childhood quote-unquote obesity. So a child is not getting fat at school at all. They found a definitive, complete lack of information between school lunch programs and childhood obesity. The child is getting obese from breakfast, dinner, snacks at home, anything like that. Whatever he eats on his own, whatever he brings on his own, whatever he walks around and chews on and slurps and all that sort of stuff. All the juices that are nothing but sugar. I know you think that orange juice is real orange juice, but actually 99% of orange juice is orange juice concentrate. They take the harvest from Florida, freeze it, concentrate it down. Then when the manufacturers of the orange juice cartons want some orange juice, they order it from those people, throw this concentrated crap in there, throw sugar on there because they pick the oranges that are not ripe, obviously, right? I already told you about that. And throw a whole bunch of sugar in there, show a whole bunch of water, high fructose corn syrup, what have you, and then sell it to you as orange juice. If you want orange juice, you better go grow you an orange tree, pick it yourself, and then squeeze out the oranges yourself. You're going to get orange juice then. Otherwise, you're not getting orange juice. You're getting something else. It's more of the, well, at least you have something that looks like orange juice. At least you have something that looks like a tomato. At least you have something that looks like a banana. It's cardboard high fructose corn syrup crap. So this entire school lunch program is nothing. That study said that nothing at the school lunch program, and in any form, even if it's pizza, chips, whatever, soda, whatever. So basically a school could serve them complete crap, and that has nothing to do with them gaining weight or them being fat or anything like that. This kid is fat from the parents. Everybody wants to try and say that it is not the parents and take responsibility off of the parents, but it's the parents. This is what the study is showing. This kid burns off calories at school. He has recess. Oh, some schools are taking out recess. So Michelle Obama, and in order to fight childhood obesity, thought it best to serve them cardboard crap from manufactured food industry in America. And instead of saying, we're going to institute, you're going to get federal funding to send kids to recess. Recesses have been taken out of school and the school day shortened. So now, and then one parent, they had a meeting about that. And the parent said, what am I going to do? I work all day. I'm counting on the kid to come home, unlock the door, and I'd be home within 10 minutes. If you take out recess and shorten the day by an hour, 2 hours, what am I going to do? And they said, well, that's your problem. There was, one of those town hall meeting types of news stories. They've taken out recesses in a lot of schools. So you want to talk about childhood obesity? Well, we'll start with recess. Start with burning calories. Is your kid burning calories? Now we have Xbox, PS1, Xbox One, PS4, Wii. I sound like I'm speaking Chinese or something. We have the PC, consoles, tablets, phones, and they sit down and do nothing. There you go. There's your childhood obesity right there. No playing outside, no running around, no horse playing, no cops and robbers. Cops and robbers, they get arrested. Cops and robbers, the child gets arrested, you get arrested and kicked out, and the child gets kicked out of school. None of that stuff. We can't have that. You want to fight childhood obesity? Get the entire Democratic Party out of the political system. Have the Libertarians, maybe the Republicans, maybe the Constitution Party. Then you're going to have a government. Have 3 or 4 parties, first of all, and completely remove the Democrats. Completely remove them. There is nothing that the Democrats have done for the United States of America ever. Ever. Starting with Michelle Obama. Get her out of office. Thank you for watching the Chicano Live Show.